EMT school was a great experience, so I just need to pull the trigger and do it. It's my favorite part of the job, talking to patients. I do want to go to paramedic school. I think taking them up on that offer would be a very good idea. I just have to bring myself to do it. 16, I was such a baby, but I was so pressured. You know, and I put that pressure on myself. It wasn't outside influence. It wasn't my family. Mom was always very supportive. I wanted to do it. Becky Grimaldi, it's going. I'm here. I went to Michigan. I went to my first football game. Yes, I went to go see Michigan, but it was my first football game ever at the big house, so that was really cool. It was like sold out stadium. It was pretty awesome. Had a lot of people. I've yet to work with somebody that I don't get along with or enjoy to be around.
People are close with you?
Yeah, definitely have friends, have made friends. Some honorable mentions, probably Michaela, Megan, Lisa, and Sean. So, yeah. Mark Montgomery, 100%. I actually just heard yesterday that we did a vote as to who was the funniest person, and it was unanimously Mark Montgomery. Yes. I've only worked with him a couple times. He just has the reputation of being the funniest guy here. Being with him and working with him is always just like super lighthearted and just funny. It's just a good time working with him. So I've always wanted to help people. The cliche answer, always wanted to be in healthcare, always knew I wanted to be in healthcare. Like I said before, I was wanting to be a nurse, and that just kind of fell through. It was actually some friends who work here that I met at my previous job. They were regular customers of mine. I worked in retail. She came in uniform one day and we just got to talking, and we talked for like 2 hours about the career and the job and everything, and she inspired me to go to school. So I went to school, and she put a good word in for me here, and here I am. I would just be honest. Tell them how rewarding it is, how fun it can be. Support systems are so important, you know, in your friends and your family. I don't know. Probably just, she had a very positive outlook on the whole thing, and she's been doing it for so long, and she's worked at so many different companies, and she since chose Martens, and I think this is the longest that she's spent is at Martens. So she talked up the company to me. So I went online. They have an application online. I applied online. They called me, I think like 2 days later, to set up an interview. Got my interview, talked with Val up in HR, and I was on the job probably about a week later. I think it was pretty perfect. When I was ready, you know, I graduated EMT school, took my national registry, and I was ready. I wanted to be in the workforce. So the fact that they were so quick with it and getting me in and getting me interviewed was perfect for me.
So you got in first day. What was your first day like?
My first day was actually really fun. So my trainer was Heather. She was actually also my mentor during my clinicals. So I knew her already. I had met her already. She helped me a lot. She showed me a lot, because you learn a lot in school, but you really don't get the complete feel for the job until you're on a rig doing what you do every day. So she definitely helped me to love the job even more than I already do. So typical day, you come in, you do your truck check, you make sure you have everything that you're going to need for the day. You get your first call and you go out. We do all sorts of things. We take patients to their appointments, who need rides, who need support, who don't necessarily have family to take them, or they're non-ambulatory and can't drive themselves to their appointments. That's where we come in. Not only appointments, but we do transfers. So if someone's been in the hospital and they're discharged and they have to go back to either their residence or back to their nursing home, we're there to take them. We do emergency calls as well, from facility to facility. So yeah, every day is different, and I think that's my favorite part of the job. Is it's never the same. Every day is different, and that's what I looked forward to the most getting into EMS. It's my favorite part of the job, talking to patients when they share their stories with me, whether it be about their families or their past or why they're at the hospital or why they're in the back of my rig. It doesn't really matter to me. I just love talking to people and getting to know people, and some patient stories are amazing to hear, and it's a lot of it is very humbling for sure. Good idea. I just have to bring myself to do it. I'm not scared to do it. I think it's a big change. School is a lot. It's about a year, I believe, for paramedic school. But EMT school was a great experience, so I just need to pull the trigger and do it. Yeah. Being able to take charge, being leader, being the one that calls the shots, and which I know I would be able to do, but I gotta go to school first.
They pay for that, or do you have to
They
pay for
do. So they have a reimbursement program, to my understanding. They hold the classes here at work, so you don't have to travel far. You come to a familiar place to go to school. There's quite a few instructors that I see around every day, and clinicals are done and set up by the company, so that's definitely... So that's number one. Don't give up, believe in yourself, and it's definitely not that we are just taxi drivers, that we just drive the ambulance. That is not true. Like I had mentioned in like I mentioned before, we do so much more. Yes, we drive the ambulance, but we're there for people. We help ease anxieties, get people to where they need to be, whether it be an emergency or non. Make people feel comfortable and welcome. And I think in general, what I hope to see at least is this industry grow. We need more people. We need more EMS workers, EMTs, medics, fire. The more the merrier, I always say, for something like this. It's very rewarding, it's very humbling, and it's fun. It's a job that I enjoy coming to every day, which is very rare to say for a lot of people, I think. So, yeah.
You crushed it.
Hell yeah.